Hello everyone, this is Wonki Lee. I'm a classical saxophonist. Today I want to share with you how to improve your saxophone tone. I have received many requests regarding this specific topic, so today I'm here to share my specific tips and approach to improve the saxophone tone. It's important and also very challenging topic because it's difficult to put into words what a good saxophone tone is. So we have to start from defining what a good saxophone tone is. Now, before getting to that, let me give you two conclusions. First, be able to create warmth and roundness in the saxophone tone. Second, more importantly, pay attention to the three elements of tone, which are attacking, sustaining, and tapering. Now, let's define what the good saxophone tone is. Obviously, it's subjective. People might have completely different opinion about what the good saxophone tone is. For example, jazz musicians have completely different ideal saxophone tone compared to the classical players. And even within the classical music, depending on the style of music, what the good tone changes all the time. But in general, we tend to associate good tone with roundness, richness, and warmth. For saxophone, the tone tends to become brighter due to the modern design of mouthpieces compared to the original design of adult sax. So we have to work extra hard to make our sound warmer and mellower. We can achieve this by creating a higher air pressure within our vocal tract. The high air pressure slows down the airspeed, which affects the reed and reduces the high partials, thus making the sound warmer and mellower. We can do this by creating a high hissing sound, which is usually associated with high tongue position, and also lowering our Adam's apple, which creates the maximum amount of high pressure. I talked more about this topic specifically in more details, so please check another video. Now let's talk about three aspects of tone: attacking, sustaining, and tapering. When we talk about tone quality, we are actually not only listening to the tone itself, but we are actually hearing these three elements at the same time to evaluate the quality of tone. Especially the attacking and tapering really defines your character of the tone. So in other words, you could have a beautiful tone itself, rich and rounded. But if you're not paying attention to how you start the note and how you end the note, you could still end up giving a bad impression about your tone quality. So paying attention to these three elements will greatly enhance and improve your tone quality. Now let's take a look into more detail. Attacking. You can basically have two types of attacks. First attack is tongue attack, and the second one is air attack. Tongue attack gives clear and definitive beginning, and air attack gives subtle and gentle beginning. Depending on music, you want to be conscious of which attack to use. For me, I like to use air attack more often, which is my preference of how I create my sound, but that could also change depending on the music that I'm playing. Sustaining. This is where quality of your tone itself matters. Quality of your tone is defined by overtone spectrum, and you can manipulate that using your flexible vocal tract to make it brighter or to make it warmer. As I mentioned before, aim to create a warmer sound using high air pressure created by a high tongue position, which creates a hissing sound, and lowering larynx or Adam's apple, Adjusting your embouchure could also help as well. Rather than giving a pressure vertically, try to give a pressure from horizontally, saying ooh, which thickens your lower lip, and that thickness of your lip dampens the reed and also helps you to create warmer sound. Next, pay attention to your vibrato. Are you constantly thinking about the quality of your vibrato? Do you have full control of your vibrato in any range and any speed? Vibrato is one of the most difficult techniques of the saxophone and the one often overlooked. And it's because we use jaw movement to create the vibrato, which is quite unusual for the musical instrument. But it also defines your character and overall impression of your tone. And it's the first thing that goes away when you don't practice, so I always have to start warming up with vibrato exercise. I have another video talking about vibrato in detail, so if you want to learn more about it, please check that video. Additionally, try not to use too much crescendo when you're sustaining a note, because it may come across as unnatural or unpleasant to our ears. Instead, try to use moving notes to do the crescendo. Here is an example. Lastly, tapering. How you taper the sound truly enhances your sound. It's where your skills truly shines and take your sound to become next level. So always pay attention to how you end a note. There are many numbers of artistic choices, but unless composers specifically asks, you should always taper the note. You could taper it with or without vibrato, or you could end the note abruptly without tapering. So here are examples. So these are my approach and techniques to make a good saxophone tone and musical phrasings. I hope this video gives you some kind of idea to enhance your saxophone tone, and please remember, you have to always pay attention to the beginning and ending of the notes. because if you don't pay attention to these two elements, having good tone itself doesn't really help you. So if you have any other questions, please let me know, and if you have any other ideas and approach to make or enhance your saxophone tone, please share with us and write down the comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.